Say good morning, Cupcake. Say good morning. No. Cupcake had some cat grass earlier this week. I think she's had enough. So this is what she's after. Cat grass. I grow my own cat grass. Cat grass, cupcake only. Basil, turning into flower and seeds. Cupcake. Looking around my garden. Meow, 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 meow. She smells the strawberries. Be your best, everyone. Cupcake. Want to go back inside? No? Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I love you too, Cuppers. Cupcake, no, no. So I got some zinnias growing right here. Non-toxic. Hey, I didn't see that. Good morning. If you said hi, good morning or afternoon, nighttime, wherever you're at. Cupcake is out. Me and Cupcake are out in the garden. I got my mint growing. My zinnias are blooming. And I am saying hello and wearing gray for May Gray Brain Tumor Awareness Month. So, and it's also Mental Health Awareness Month as well. Both are, how can I say, both are important to me. So if you go to my page, check out my video, and look at my 3-minute short where I talk about my journey of my brain tumor story. And that's why Brain Tumor Awareness Month is so important to me. So go gray for May Gray. Check out my videos, check out my shorts where I talk about my journey of non-cancerous brain tumor. And so I say support each other all, hashtag go gray. Just a little, that's all I ask. Is like, support my video or all my videos, but really support brain tumor awareness month or um oh my gosh. It's like too early for me. Or green for mental health awareness. That's the color. So for Brain Tumor Awareness Month, is the color is gray. They talk about gray matter of the brain, and green is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I have a lot of green in my garden. So here we go. Lots of green. So you guys are curious if what Cupcake wants. Cupcake wants this cat grass. But Cupcake had enough cat grass this week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at her. Thank you. Hi, Maya. I was telling my boyfriend, I liked our little conversation we had yesterday about, mental health awareness and just mental health in general. Let me see. Hi. So Maya and I were talking about mental health and brain tumor awareness and like the support all causes. It's really easy. Just put a gray heart, watch my video, watch other videos, support others, especially during mental health, you guys. Family is so, so, so important. My favorite plant right now, let me show you. I have a lot. I love my zinnias, but I thought I planted the white zinnias. Hi, bro. Wait, is this my bro? Wait. No, it's not. Anyways, but look at the excuse me, this snapdragon right here, you guys. Support is the key. You don't know. You don't know. That's why I say, Maya, give a stranger a smile. Call your friend. You'd be like, I wonder how so and so doing. Let me call her. Sometimes text messages are cool, but we got that phone for a reason. So let's call. Yeah, I seen your when you do your lives. I love all your indoor plants, and I see them. But support is so important. And during my journey, it truly took a village. People didn't give me, you know, gifts or money or anything, but me, I said it's the power of prayer and just like checking on me. Hey, well, they would like I would be in the hospital and they would text me, but I couldn't text back. And they were like, "Hey, Tor, just thinking of you. How you doing?" It's just simple like that. Just a simple hello, a simple hug, a simple hi. We can help each other. Very simple. I'm telling you, it takes a village. It truly takes a village. So I'm going to get back to my plant. And so if you want to do some brain tumor support, brain tumor awareness, mental health awareness, this is the month. But not just this month. Don't just think about it for the 30 days. Think about it for, as long as you can. And I gotta keep an eye on my cat. Okay. So yeah, just bring awareness, just bring awareness. And I don't know the statistics, so I don't want to like be off, but mental health awareness is more noticeable here in the United States. But I'm doing like since not so many people have brain tumors, that's like very like it's like in a couple of hundred thousands or above that. I want to help bring awareness because that was one of the articles I was reading is that it's not that much awareness about brain tumor awareness month. Like I just dawned on me like because I was watching the news and a lady was talking about mental health awareness. And that's on the news, so that's going everywhere. But since 2023, recovering my radiation was in 2024. And excuse me if my brain goes a little cuckoo, but yeah, since 2023, my left side of my face is still numb. I tell people, hey, want to pinch me? Pinch me right here. Bless you too, Maya. Bless you too. Bless everyone, and thank you for, becoming, I guess you could say, a virtual friend on YouTube. And I mean a lot of cat buddies who are just awesome. So thank you for, supporting my cause with a simple gray heart or simple May Gray, and everything. And I'm sure you probably, this is where the action has gone. And I have something going on the back. I had two surgeries, 5 rounds of radiation, and fighting through insurance and all that jazz is pretty much the rest of my life. So, yes, so I was a preschool teacher. And I just can't get back into what I got my degree for because I still go through dizziness, air problems, dizziness. Oh my gosh, my headaches, the constant tingles, you name it. So yeah, but I'm here, and I always my thing that is I pray to God is that during my second surgery, I prayed that to God that all I ask God is that I come back and still make people smile. And here I am. So that's all yeah, my first surgery was very, very scary. My second surgery, I knew it was coming. And so I was like kind of that's where that depression stuff comes in, and I don't want to get into detail of that on YouTube live, but yes, keep fighting, keep fighting. Hashtag May Gray, hashtag mental awareness, green heart, show some love, show some support. Free, it's free, it's free. So I'm gonna focus back on my flowers. So here is the snapdragons that I truly love. I got these at the seeds at the Dollar Tree store. Best $1.25 I spent. Okay. I see a little right there. May Gray. Yes, Maya. Thank you. May Gray. Green Heart Mental Health Awareness Month. Yes. Thank you for the support. And here's my other snap. This color just bloomed. Me and my boyfriend came back from Arizona visiting his mom. And I saw this and I was like, this is the most beautiful color ever. I love it. So in this area, we'll have this color. We also have white. What? Yeah, you gotta find the pack. You gotta find sometimes it's a hit and go. But I've had many seeds. I had alyssum. I had some beautiful alyssum growing here. Cupcake love the alyssum. They smell like honey. They attracted a lot of bees, but ugh, the bugs, man, because I live in an apartment and they were all up this wall. And I was like, we're gonna get in trouble. I can't have these. So, but yeah, that's mine. Dollar Tree seeds is a hit and miss. And here's some zinnias. So what I do is when the flower dries out, it's gone. I collect the seeds and I just start over again and don't have to spend no more money on Amazon. I've been growing mint for how long have I been growing mint cupcake? You know you can't have that. So you know you can't bite that. So I've been growing mint for like me and my boyfriend been living here for 7 years or so. I'm in SoCal. So right now, can you see we're having some May Gray? We're having some May Gray right now. But so it's kind of good. But the balcony that I'm on gets super hot and a lot of my plants die. So that kind of sucks. But uh the mint I've been growing forever. It's a perennial, so it's gonna keep coming back and back. And I just make sure, like I did a little deadheading yesterday. So like this deadheading was like a month ago, and look how fresh they're coming back already. And I did a little deadheading. Can you guys smell that? This is my little homemade bird feeder. It's most likely a bee feeder. Trust me, I have a short out there where the bees are enjoying some water on this. So I was like, okay, say the bees, y'all. Here I have is my cone flower. This has been about maybe 3 to 4 years. The first year for a cone flower is that this is all it does. It just greens. Then the second year, the flowers come and they say, do not cut the flowers. So now it's like on its third year, and I've been cutting the flowers and putting in vases, and it's been doing good so far. Yes, Cupcake, do you want to say anything? Yes, you can nibble. This is non-toxic. That's why she like to nibble. Yeah, California is, the area I'm in is, we got our garden zones, good garden, nice warm climate. So here we go, another bloom right here. Plant people, cat people, rock Maya. And this I just found this on Amazon and I was like, this reminds me of someone. Cookie, you're gonna get stuck. Cupcake, you are at, you know what? Cupcake. You want to go inside? I think that's what you're telling me. Cupcake wants some cat grass, Maya. I grow cat grass too, Maya. Do you go cat grass for your cats? So I grow it and it says cat grass, cupcake only. But I gave her some. She's been having like this. She had like 3 times this week, and if I give her too much, she most likely vomits. Yeah, I need to try some catnip. So let me show you this right here. But she knows not to eat it. This is a funny story. A long funny story. So this is check out my shorts, you guys. I was growing some big, thick green onions. Now I collected the seeds, and now look at them. Look at her being nosy. Cupcake. S- Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, you scared me, love bug. Um, I was growing I check out my shorts. You will see my green onions. I grew them from the store, propagated. I collected the seeds, and now look how I don't know what's going on. But the story of this is I did not plant seeds in this pot for the green onion. I planted seeds here in this pot, but no green onion. But I transferred my I I yeah, excuse my brain. I transferred this flour here. Basil, I can smell it. Okay. Cupcake. And I was like, what? And then I propagated some more basil. It's also store bought. And I have a funny story about me growing some tomatoes. Mm-mm. So these succulents are, I was just walking in my neighborhood and saw the little stem. It was like, a little stem. And I just propagated. This one has been with me for like, thank you. Hey, Catherine Nelson. Thank you. So we got some cat lovers here, some garden lovers. I don't know. Hold on, airplane. So if you do like this video you're watching, please give it a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Say hi. Say hi to your buddy Beans. Say hi, Beans. I have to wait for the airplane to pass, you guys. So here is another propagated, I was just walking and I saw the root. And this one has been with me for like 5 years. Oh, and I need a bigger pot, but oh, you guys know each other. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, cat community. But cats from Nielsen, I don't know. Do you like gardening? Oh, I know we got in common cats and cooking. And I just propagated. This is from here. So I just took off like this much, maybe like a inch of this green part right here. And then I transferred it over here. So this has been growing for about over a year. Yes, yes, you guys. So Casper Nelson, I was saying hi to everyone, and I'm out here in my garden with Cupcake, and we are not acting, we were just saying, no, we're talking about mental health awareness and May Gray, which is Brain Tumor Awareness Month. Just like a simple gray heart or a simple green heart to help show support for those causes. Check out my 3-minute video of where I talk about my journey of a brain tumor and everything. You'll know pretty much my story, sort of my story. But me and Maya, we had a conversation about mental health and brain tumor awareness, and I was telling my boyfriend how much I like that I had this conversation with a friend, a virtual friend far away. So it was great. So it was great. Thank you, thank you. So check it out. Brain Tumor Awareness Month. Hashtag May Gray, go gray. This is not gray, but my shirt is gray. My bandana is gray. And we all got gray matter up in the brain, but show it, show it, show it, show it, show it, show it. So what else I was gonna talk about my garden? Okay, so Maya, this is another seed. I can't pronounce it, I forget the name of the plant, but it's non-toxic and guess who likes to nibble it? So this is another seed flower growing from the Dollar Tree. It's something, I can't remember the name. So So, this is another thing about insurance life. But anyway, so my tumor, so this is how I explain it. So the tumor is, you know how you take those cheap erasers and you make a mistake, but the mistake is still there. So that's how my tumor tumor is in my brain. So the first surgery, it was like near my eye, so that's why you see this right here. They removed it, but the big one, the I guess because it was like two, but there it was like one, but it's, split into two. And so they removed it, but they couldn't remove a certain part of it because it was connected to my heart. So that's why I needed 5 rounds of radiation. And so I had to do like a yearly checkup of not a mammogram. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. MRI, cupcake, a MRI. And the tumor that I have is non-cancerous and it's doesn't grow back. That's why they had to keep monitoring it. So, you know, it's still like, it's like how I explained it. Like, oh, I erased it, but I can still see it. So that's pretty much how I could explain it or how my brain explained it. So we have asparagus in our garden. Okay, we got some gardeners out here. Thank you guys so much. If you're watching this and you're like, what is she doing? Why is she being so nosy? So I hope that answers your question, Maya. Exactly. So it won't return. So if it do, please pray to God that it don't, that they can catch it, and then so I can do a radiation sooner because it was so big that I couldn't do radiation. The first tumors. So it's been growing in my head for like many years, and I didn't know until obviously I because I was having bad headaches and vertigo that you think that you're on a roller coaster every day. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Thank you. I like to say it takes a village. I pray to God, and I'm just happy. I'm meeting like cool people. This happy I could share my story now because it took me a while. That it took me like confidence to share my story. So for me personally, it was okay. So I got a new as a preschool teacher. I got a new job. I wasn't getting along with my coworker, but I thought that stress was from my it was stress. I thought it was stress. I was like, oh, new job stress. Oh, but I remember it was during COVID. I got these headaches, and I was in line because during COVID at a Walmart in my state, you had to wait in a line to go to get inside. And I remember hearing boom, boom, boom. And I look around and like nobody else is reacting. So I said, okay, okay, that obviously that's that was something me. So months and months passed and then boom, 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 pass, bad headache. Oh, it's just a headache. It's just a headache, you know. And then maybe like within a year or two, oh, babe, I could barely stand in class. It must be my coworker. I'm a person who didn't want to go to the doctor and made excuses, but yeah, so it was the vertigo that really sent me to the doctor. And I don't know if you guys watch thank you, thank you. You're awesome, Catch for Nelson. I don't know if you guys watch a lot of YouTube, but the YouTube, they have those Exna Care commercials with the YouTube emergency like things. That's where I went. I went to Exeter Care Emergency, and the lady did her job so well. She was like, "You got something going on. I can't take care of you here, so you need to go to like a ER near your home." Because I was by my job, which is in far, far away. So I went to the ER there for hours and hours and hours. Blood work came. They said they set me down and they said, "We found a tumor." And that you guys see nice polite Tory here. Something snap. And yeah, and that was like pretty much the rest of my night. And the nurses and doctors that was there, he was so kind. And the nurse was like, bam, she was on her job. She was like, I was going, I'm a tumor. I was just crazy. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested in my neighborhood. But if you're watching, please give this thumbs up. Let's help bring awareness to Brain Tumor Awareness Month. Let's go gray for May Gray, green for mental health awareness. You guys, it will help out so much. It's just a simple gray heart, a simple hashtag. Let's get this awareness out there. I see so many people watching. Let's bring that cause, you guys. Let's bring that cause. And so Maya asked me to tell, I think she asked me to tell a little bit of my story. I just kept on rambling. But so where was I? So yeah, so the first surgery went okay. It took me a lot to heal. I went to rehabilitation to walk again, to eat again, to think again. All those tests that they gave me. I was like, huh? I don't know. But they gave me a lot of cognitive tests and everything to make sure I was okay. That was the first one. And then I something where the doctor was like, since it's such a complicated area and it was connected to my heart, he sent me to Kaiser, which is in California. No, excuse me. So sorry. He sent me to, excuse my brain for a second. Cupcake. He sent me to Cedar Sinai. Thank you. Yes, cancer, cancer man. Cancer don't know a name. Cancer don't know a status. Sorry, motorcycle. Cancer will get you. Cancer is just, it's after everyone. I feel different now, Katzer Nelson. You just my life has changed since 2023. It has changed so much. It's just like I was telling Maya, my face is like still numb here. I don't know. Sometimes you could tell if my lips are swollen. If my eye right here, this is my left eye, is kind of pushed back. I wouldn't say I have perfect even eyes, growing up, but if you like, I think if I take off my glasses, it's pushed back. I have a scar to look at, and I never looked at the scar in the back. Sometimes when I'm eating, my boyfriend has to tell me, like, he's like secretly like, or my family, they were like, because I don't feel nothing here, so and my lip gets swollen, and so I think I'm putting food in my mouth, but I'm not. I still have problems turning. If I'm like, say I'm out in the garden and I'm bending up and down too much, my headaches. Oh, this headache. So yeah, and the heat right now is not my friend. Cancer took my grandfather, lung cancer that spread to his brain. Oh, I'm so sorry, Maya, I'm so sorry for the loss. I know, right, that's unbelievable, but glad you're on the other side of it. Yes. Sorry. Let's get some hearts. Let's get some love to Maya and to all those who have lost so many. Thank God for cats. To so many who have lost loved ones due to this cancer and these tumors and cats. So, oh my gosh, you guys ready for another story? So yeah, I feel like I will, let's just say I've had 3 surgeries in my life. So I don't have no children for me. That's all I don't want to get because I'm probably start crying. But Cupcake, my boyfriend found Cupcake and she is my bestie. So yeah, fight the cause. I don't know how else so if you guys check out my shorts, I have this short. I was trying to be funny. Not funny, I was just kind of bored and I was doing this challenge. It goes, "Can I sing this song?" It's by Timberland. It goes da da it goes, "Breathe in, breathe out." And I was doing it like cuz they do push-ups, but I was like, I can't do no push-ups. So I was doing my leg lifts. That video got 56,000 likes. And I was like, I was crying to my boyfriend. And I was like, "How come my brain tumor awareness videos can't get 50?" Like, 'cause I wanna bring causes. I was just like, "Whatever. I can't do push-ups." And 56,000 likes. I was like, "Please, let my brain tumor awareness, videos get that many likes so people can see, bring awareness to the cause." Cupcake, I don't know why Cupcake is acting up. Can someone come pick up Cupcake? I couldn't tell, so when I saw your video, I was surprised. Yeah, I was too. I was just like, and then, I asked my boyfriend, I said, "Is there like," he's like, "Well," 'cause, some man posted something, and I was like, I'm not seeing anything actual." I don't know if I could say that word, but he's like, "It's those thighs." I was like, "It's just my thighs." I'm just like, "What?" But I was like, then I did another one, wearing gray, and I put, "Bring awareness to Brain Tumor Awareness Month." So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Cupcake, can someone pick up Cupcake? Because now I can't get up. I was walking around Cupcake. I want to say thank you, Maya and Cats from Nelson, for talking to me, and having me share my story, and you're listening. And I respect and love you guys. I love the cat community, garden community. I found so many awesome people on here. So thank you guys for your support. I really, truly appreciate it. And like I said, it took me about 2 to 3 years to share my story because I was like, I can do this. I can do this. At first, like it took me, like I told my boyfriend, do you know how I'm a little more active, I guess you could say, because it took me 2 years to like when we talk about mental illness, like the depression, they also said that chemicals went around my brain. So that's why I was in such a bad state, I guess you can say. And so that took about like I'm here now. So 3 years later, I'm a little better, but trust me, I'm not perfect. Do I get sad and depressed? Yeah, because I used to wake up every morning, do my preschool thing, make my children, I call them my children last smile. When teacher appreciation comes, I remember I would go to the Dollar Tree and buy gifts for my kids. They're not my kids, but my students. And that was my life. I've been working since I was 17, and I'm trying to find something. I was trying to do YouTube, but but I'm trying to find like, I was like, well, that's physical. I can't do that. Sometimes my brain gets a little cuckoo. I can't do that. And here I am now. You got this. You got this, Maya. I can't they gave me one medication for my depression and the brain fluid stuff that was going on. And after I was taken off, it wasn't good for me. So and right now I'm taking I'm at like, when I was in the first after the first surgery and I was in rehab, they were like, "Are you sure you're not in pain?" Because I don't like to take pills. And they're like, "Are you sure you're not in pain?" I'll be like, "No." I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, honey, you gotta be honest." And so they gave me like the lowest dose of a pain relief. But I could tell you one thing is when I had my little anxiety, not little, my big anxiety at the first hospital. I don't know, they gave me some common medicine, because I had major anxiety, but they knew what was going on, so maybe I'm glad they didn't arrest me. But they um they gave me something, Maya, and I don't know what was in that medicine, but I was like, "Oh, I have a brain tumor. You're beautiful. You're beautiful." Everybody zonked out in like 10 minutes. And next thing I knew, I woke up, it was my sister and my boyfriend over me. I was like, where where was I?" And everything got re-explained to me again. I could look it up, but I don't remember. But after I was weaned off of it or didn't take it anymore, my boyfriend said that he heard me. He's like, he ran into the bedroom, and I was just like sitting there, and those commercials that come on, childhood brain cancers and those commercials, and he said, "I heard you," and I waited for a little bit, and then he said, "You went at the whole," because I was just tears just Yeah, I was just it wasn't my yeah. I don't know what they gave me. I gotta look it up, but I don't think that's what it was. Because I know it's in my records and I kept all my meds and stuff when I go to see new doctors and stuff to write it down and everything. So, but yeah. And I do well now at first, I take Tylenol. Yeah, so St. Jude and that was the first commercial I saw when I came back from the hospital. My boyfriend puts me in the bedroom. He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna put a little TV on. You're gonna watch dinner." Bam! What did I see? First, and I had my bandage. I was just like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, those commercials get me, and that's why I like to garden. You guys, garden is good for mental health. I mean, coming out, it's not sunny now, but being able to watch something grow and feel the soil and just be out, it's great. Yes, I am very thankful for him, very thankful for him. Okay, so my boyfriend, he loves his video games. And I'll be like, "Babe, take out the trash." She'll be like, "Okay, in a few minutes." And I came home that day, when I had to go to my ER, not the one by my job, but I drove. Thank God. I don't know how I did it, but I drove. Um, Thank you, Cupcake, for putting your nails in my skin. I said, "Babe, I gotta go to the ER like now." That man was ready. He's like, "Oh my God." He was just like ready. I was like, "Yes, we gotta go." And my babe, he's construction worker. His job was able to let him off for no worries, no worries. Have a good day, Castronosa. Happy Friday. You guys wanna watch Cupcake? How do you know you have a cat, cuz? Look at this. Look what she doing. So I just thought I'd just do a quick live. Happy Friday, you guys. Thank you, Maya, for sticking around. Yeah, I'm gonna get up in a few seconds. Cupcake, can I get up? How long did it take you for your cat to come near you or, trust you and sit on your lap? It took Cupcake a while. Right, Cupcake? Cupcake, that's really hurting. But you're hurting me, Cupcake. Okay, Cupcake, let's walk around the garden. Ow! I know you're not being mean. You're having a good time, aren't you, huh? You're comfortable. Oh, you have one that was a feral and he won't let you pick him up. Yeah, what's the name of that cat? Like, for me, Cupcake is an indoor cat. But so, like, I walk around my neighborhood, Maya, and I know that cat belongs to that house or to somebody around there. And I was like, I just can't let my cat I can't let my cat out by itself for like 5 minutes. I just can't I can't. Some people have cats like that, and I'm like, I'm the clingy one. Right, Cupcake? Okay. Yeah, I can't let my cat be outdoors and come I'll be like worried about it. And then nearby, not my area right here, but nearby, it's a town called Long Beach, or town, wow, a city called Long Beach here in California, and they're having coyote problems. So my friend, she has this cat that come visit her cat, who's an indoor cat, and they were having the coyote problems, and now she's like worried because that cat hasn't come to visit them anymore. I'm like, oh no. Cupcake is an indoor cat. Yeah. Cars. You don't know how many cats I've seen and just walking in my neighborhood. I'm like, people, come on. Other animals. Ooh, cupcake, you do need to be brushed. That was right. Uh-oh. Yay! I can get up now. Okay, cupcake, let's get up. Ready? One, two, three. Okay, let's try again. One, two, whoop. Okay, cupcake, I'm gonna get up. Okay. Maya, do you do lives anymore? I know I'm subscribed to you, but I usually don't see. I see your posts, but I don't know. YouTube is not showing me your like if you do lives anymore. Cause you were popping up on my page a lot about maybe 6 months ago. Okay, cupcake. Let's get up. One, two, three, up. Okay, cuppers, we gotta get up. One, two, three, up. Okay, cupcake, I gotta get up, honey bear. Cupcake. Ah, ah. Okay, okay. You can tag me or hope I get notification. Okay, cuppers. Yeah. Do you know Thunder Kitty? We're all such a cat community, cool community. Okay, love bug. There you go. Let me see. So here, Maya, you could tell I'm a nature weirdo. So these were snapdragons. I just repotted, and then I see this little green. I don't know what's growing here because I don't remember. Or was this where? That's not a chive. I can't remember. I planted my chives, but cupcake, don't touch it. We have a friend here, and that's why I'm keeping the net on this. I don't know where my friend went. It was a big caterpillar. So I don't know if it's gonna make a cocoon. If it makes a cocoon, that's why I'm covering it up. And I catch a lot of butterflies. And I forgot to say, but my coneflower, you get these purple caterpillars, and they're not out right now, but all around here, purple caterpillars, and you get these tiny, 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 tiny. You want to call them moths or butterflies? So tiny, tiny purple moths. My this is a perennial. My coneflower is a perennial, so it comes up every year. It comes back. Now, so the snapdragon. Look at this. So did I tell you about my strawberries? Check out my short. Check out my video. My strawberries are not from seed. They're just. I had some strawberries growing in the growing. I had some strawberries in the refrigerator going bad, and about over a year ago, Maya, I just threw them in some dirt, and I said, "Let's see if it's seeds." Wait for it. Wait for it. It never did until like recently. This is my strawberries now, and look at here. What do you think bit my sunflower, my strawberries? I wonder what bit my strawberries. Hmm. I wonder who. And I think strawberries are okay for cats, but I try to give her some and she never takes a bite, but she loves nibbling my plant. So I'm also covering them up to keep Cupcake from biting them. So my excuse me, my coneflowers are perennials. They're gonna keep coming back. My snapdragons, I can't remember what the package said, but some say they are perennial and some say they're annual, some are biannual. So I'm hoping these are perennial. But if you watch my short, I collected lots and lots of seeds. So we're good. And here is a another. I'm a plant. I got issues. So here's another succulent. I was just walking around my apartment building and I saw this loose one. So I said, hopefully I can propagate it like I did these over here, and we'll see. So some succulents are easy to propagate and some are hard. So over here. Oh, if anyone watching, so my boyfriend's mother, I don't know if I should call her my mother-in-law. I've been knowing her for like ever. Um, so my brother gave me this aloe, and I just recently cut it because it was just brown and not a good color. So when did he give this to me? 2025. So she said put some coffee grounds around it. Does anybody got any other tips about that? Why is she being nosy today? Okay, Cupcake, you know what? I don't like when your head goes all the way through. Why are you being so nosy today? Cupcake. Wow, she's never done this before. She puts it like right here, but she's never stuck her head all the way out. Are you trying to leave me? Hmm. A good tip, Cupcake. No, no, no. A good tip for aloe. Prepare to have 30 plus plants from the mama. Yeah, I'm hoping something, I don't know. I don't know. My brother gave this to me, so I don't know. And so are you okay, Cuppers? Another snapdragon, propagated rosemary that I saved for my when California had the heat wave. My rosemary that I was growing just kaput, went away. And I was able to salvage this. It was looking like this, but now look at it. This one is, I just realized I never planted it. I just like kind of put it on top of the soil and I never like pushed it down into the soil. So we'll see if it would do because I just recently realized that I never pushed it down in the soil and I just like replanted it, if you want to say, about a few days ago. Oh yes, I cook with my rosemary. My favorite dish is pot roast. And I grab my tea my tea. I grab my mint for my tea and my water, some lemon, and my basil. I'm letting this basil just turn into flour and to seeds. See it, just a little white flower here, if you can see that. And then it should, I don't know if it's seeded yet or if the birds took it, but I was thinking the little brown. Yes, yeah. So this was my basil, but you can see the you can see the roots are the branches, so it's not like it's just turning to seeds right now. So like you want the basil to look like this here, not like a tree. So there we go. This is a basil. Here I go. Once again, propagated from the store. You know how you buy that little just basil from the store? So I saved me some and I just put it in the soil and I wait for it and I wait for it. And I got this as a result. And then this is looking good too. Mhm. I might could say that this right here. But so I just took it and it took about 6 months to a year to grow to this state. And then I also had this. This was doing good too, but not right now. And I also let it flower. And somebody, I'm not gonna mention no names, but this knocked it down and just it all broke. But then I was able to salvage this basil right here and I just rerooted it, repotted it, and we'll see how it goes. I just repotted this about 5 days ago. Right, Cupcake? And basil is non-toxic to cats too, but you don't want them to, eat it all up, just like anything. And I can't wait to see how these will do. I love my succulents. So, Maya, make sure you tag me and your video if you do a live Sunday. Cupcake is about Cupcake, how old are you? Cupcake is about 4 to 5 years old. No, she's 5. She had a birthday in May, but I was so focused on May Gray, I forgot to mention her birthday. So she's 5 going on 6. We found her, my boyfriend found her for us. So she wasn't originally ours, and Cupcake is not originally her name. Cause I love to bake desserts, and I love to bake, especially before all this happened. But so I named her after my favorite thing to bake, a cupcake. And then I found a cat on the street. He was black and white. Oh, he's a tuxedo cat. Oh, that cat. And since I named him Oreo. But he's not with us because Cupcake, can you say Animal Kingdom? She did not get along with that cat. She's like, this is my territory. These are my parents. That is my play ball. You get away from it. That's my potty house. So, yeah, so we gave him my beautiful sister was able to adopt him for us. So she she's taking care of my little Oreo, that little Oreo. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story, Maya. So I'm walking around. This is before my brain tumor, and this is when you know how we talked about how depression just be with you. I think it was around the time my sister went to heaven, and I was just walking around, kind of like just like I need some fresh air. This wasn't a good vibe for me that day. So I'm walking around and I'm getting into my apartment. You know what? Cupcake. Cupcake. Someone come get cupcake. So I'm walking around getting my steps and I see somebody left tuna and I see all these ants. And I go like near the bushy area of it and I see these little ears. I'm like, And it was the cat, it was Oreo. So I walk up and I tell my boyfriend, I was like, I'm gonna have to give this cat some of Cupcake's food because he got ants all over his food. So I go down and I bring a dish, and as I'm bending down, Oreo hops up on my shoulder. I said, "You're coming home with me." I couldn't. He was just he was a kitten. He was a kitten. He was a kitten. And I said, "You're coming home with me." And I was like, "Okay, we gotta tell my boyfriend." So I said, "Baby, we gotta keep this kitten for a few days or something." He's like, let me tell you this. We're not having any more cats. 10 minutes later, who's cuddling with the cat on the couch, huh? Can you tell me, Maya, who's cuddling with the couch on the cat, rubbing it, giving belly rubs and everything? And he's like, okay, we gotta take care of this one because Oreo, oh, that is love at first sight. Oreo is I miss that little bugger. She wanted to go inside. So, and guess what? So this is how this is how crazy it was. So I knew Cupcake was she's my love, right? She's my first love. So of my fur babies, but I got to take care of her, right? So she wasn't having it. So she would spend pretty much all day out on the balcony cuz she was like I don't want to be nowhere near that cat. And also, I just decided I'm going to sleep in the living room with Cupcake, my boyfriend who didn't want the cat. He said, okay, well, I'll sleep in the bedroom, close the door with Oreo so they won't fight or do whatever they wanted to do. And so that's what we did for about a week. And I was like searching for someone to take her. I was calling places, blah, blah, blah. I was just taking like I think it was over a week. It was like it was a long time. So and yeah, I think I was on Easter vacation because I was like, I had to go back to work. There's no way I could leave them in this small apartment by themselves. So that's what happened. And yeah, so and another thing, so Oreo the cat was all over his scent was all over me. Oh, I wish you could have seen her eyes, Maya. So I was laying on the floor with Cupcake, just to make her, you're good, Cupcake. We love you. You're safe. And she came close to me. She sniffed me and she went, meow. But then she stopped and she looked, I guess she looked at me and she goes like, "That's I know that lady. That's my mom." And she like she didn't like the smell, you could tell, but she came closer to me and she was like, "Okay, I feel comfortable with you, but I don't like that scent. And I need you to get that Oreo off of you right now." Ain't that right, Cupcake? Where you go, Cupcake? Look at that. So that was a fun that was good times, right, Cupcake? Did you have a good time? Don't you miss Oreo? Would you guys get along now? Would you guys get along now if Oreo came over? No? One meow, yes. Cupcake? Why are you being so nosy today, Cupcake? I've never seen you. Oh, you got Yeah, that's the question, Maya. I was like, because we live in a small apartment. We're blessed. But we was like, if we got a bigger place, would she allow would she allow us to have a dog? Because me and my boyfriend discussed this. We're like, if we get a dog and it like doesn't like Cupcake or they're having issues, unfortunately, we're gonna have to, get the dog back because Cupcake is our first fur baby love. So that's what we're gonna have to do. So you guys, I've been having so much fun doing this live with you guys, talking with you guys. And one of my main goals was being on here was just to have fun, obviously say happy Friday to you guys, and but also bring awareness to Brain Tumor Awareness Month. Go gray for May, and also it's Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm sure, I mean, give me one person that has not had mental health issues. You just show me that one person. And the color for Mental Health Awareness Month is green. So let's help bring causes, uh, awareness to all those causes, you guys. And thank you guys so much for the love and respect and, just good vibes here. Maya, Cats from Nelson. And I don't remember if I was talking to anybody else, but you guys, thank you for the simple support. No money, just a great heart. Hashtag May Gray, hashtag mental health, hashtag mental health matters, you guys. Let's support these causes for everyone. It's easy. Mwah. Thank you. So you guys, goodbye. Maybe I don't know when I will come back on later, but thank you guys so much for watching and happy Friday. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Positive vibes to everyone. Hold on, I'm sending them out right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.